What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be diving into a Mardu Winota Party deck, and that is a whole mouthful, but it's a whole lot of fun, as it were. So, Mardu Winota Party. We've seen, Naya Winota Adventures. We've seen Boros Winota Dogs. Winota is obviously a very versatile card that can be played across a wide variety of decks because of her effect, right? Whenever a non-human creature you control attacks, look at the top 6 cards. You may reveal a human, put it onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, and it gains indestructible. Right? That's a lot of value for 4 mana. So essentially, I got to thinking, what if we could fuse the Winota with the party so you have some non-humans potentially drawing out more humans that help complete your party, right? That kind of makes sense. And then we got to looking at Ardent Electromancer, and this is one of those cards that's actually kind of busto in this, right? So if you can manage to hit Ardent Electromancer with your Winota, it will automatically give you at least 2 mana because Winota is a warrior and it's a wizard. So free card comes down and then gives you a free 2 mana. And at first I was barreling down this whole idea and like, can I make a burn deck, blah, blah, blah. In the end, this is what we came up with. It's a Mardu Winota Party deck, and I gotta say, it's one of the only times I've felt very, very comfortable in hitting a full party, because I hit a full party multiple times with this deck, and being able to get a coveted prize off for a free Winota or a free Outlaws Merriment is freaking awesome. It's bonkers, it's really good, and yeah, I'm excited for y'all to get into the gameplay. Anyways, 3 copies of Archpriest of Iona. It's a human cleric. Whenever it comes down, its power is going to be equal to the number of creatures you have in your party. So obviously, if you're using Winota and you manage to pull out more creatures from your party, so to speak, it's just getting buffed up the more things you pull out, right? Not to mention the fact that if you have a full party, target creature gets +1/+1 and gains flying, so it can get all the way up to a 5/3 with flying. A 1 mana 5/3 flyer. Hello? Thieves Guild Enforcer. Our rogue flash can be a 3/2 with Death Touch, and again, for 1 mana, a 3/2 with flash and Death Touch, that's insane value. And again, it's a human, so we can pull this out of the deck. We have Fireblade Charger. This is going to be in our warrior drop slot. 1 mana 1/1. Whenever it's equipped, it has haste. That's not really important to us. Whenever it dies, however, it's going to deal damage equal to its power to any target. That is a really nice source of removal for 1 health sort of things like the Edgewall and the Lotus Cobras, right? Next up, we have 1 copy of Luminarch Aspirant. This helps fill up our cleric slots while also being a human and, well, allowing us... Oh, where are you going? Allowing us to buff up our creatures so we don't necessarily need Winota in order to win, right? So you can buff up your Seasoned Hallowblade, and then it becomes really hard to destroy it as it is indestructible, and, just sort of keep swinging it. So Luminarch's in here to give us another sort of win con outside of the Winota Party aspect, but also be a human that we can pull out and be a cleric that helps fill the party, right? So... really nice little one-off. Seasoned Hallowblade, another warrior, 3/1. As I mentioned, it's very hard to remove, and it's only 2 mana, so it's really, really, really good. Acquisitions, Expert, another rogue force, 2 mana, 1/2. Whenever it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals a number of cards equal to the number of creatures in your party, and then you choose one and discard it. Obviously, it's really good with Winota. It's a human, so it can get pulled out, and then you can discard. Like, if you pull it with Winota, and then you have, X party members, let's say 2 or 3, and they only have 2 or 3 cards in hand because it's turn 4 because you played Winota, then you can essentially take out whatever removal that they might end up playing on your stuff, right? Now, obviously, if it's in the speed, they'll probably just go ahead and play it, but you can take out future removal. Anyways, Malakir Blood-Priest, another really, really awesome cleric here, 2 mana, 2/1, and this is a non-human, so whenever it attacks, you're going to proc the Winota. Whenever it enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life, you gain X life, or X is the number of creatures in your party. Obviously, having this come down mid to late game when you have 3 or 4 creatures, it's pretty good. That's giving you, it's not just dealing 3, but it's healing 3, so it's essentially giving you a 6 HP gap booster? I don't know what to call it. Anyways, Nullpriest of Oblivion, again, not a human. If you have more copies of this, I actually do recommend increasing it, but we only have 1 copy, so we're not going to worry about it. We'll just play 1 copy. 2 mana, 2/1, Menace Lifelink, really good stat line all on its own, not to mention the fact that for 4 additional mana, if you kick it, you can return target creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. Obviously, you're going to be looking to do that for your Winota or your rank or your squad commander, one of these bigger creatures, right, come mid to late game. Magmatic Chandler is going to be our wizard, one of our first wizards in the deck. 2 mana, 1/3. The 4 or more instants or sorceries in your graveyard is, I think it's impossible in this, right? Because we we don't have that many. We don't have that many instances of sorceries. But it is a 1/3 that comes down, allows you to see more into your deck, right? Because you can discard a card, exile the top 2 cards, and then potentially play one of those. So even outside of being a 4/4, it's really, really solid for a 2-mana card. Robber of the Rich, another rogue, comes down with Reach and Haste, can allow you to cast your opponent's spell, and it's a 2/2. You gotta love it. And then, of course, Stonework Packbeast to help us fill out our party, so to speak. Also, it's a non-human, which means if it's down and it swings in with Winota, will be drawn. Mardu Outrider is a nice warrior that I don't see a lot of play of. This is only legal in best of 1 standard, or best of 1 in general, right? So if you're going to play it, if you're going to play this version, make sure you're playing best of 1, and if you're not going to play best of 1, make sure you take out the Mardu Outrider so you don't have any issues or hiccups, right? But it is a 3-mana 5/5 warrior, which is really good stat lines. We've seen that before on like a Steel Leaf champion, but it was 3 solid costs instead of just 2. Anyways, it is an additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card. That's really not a big deal for getting down to 3-mana 5/5. Anyways, Ardent Electromancer, 3 mana for this 3/2. Whenever it enters the battlefield, add red mana for each creature in your party. Obviously, that can come in handy with casting down your Robber, your Magmatic, your Fireblade, your Winota, your Outlaws, and even another Ardent Electromancer. And then last but not least, we have Squad Commander, Rankle, and Winota up here in the top end. Squad Commander enters the battlefield, create 1/1s for every creature that you have in your party. Of course, up to the max of 4. In the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a full party, creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain indestructible. And again, it's a non-human, so it will proc Winota. And then we have Outlaws Merriment to help you fill out the party aspect. And Coveted Prize, because like I said, I've never seen a deck hit a full party so consistently, and that's exactly what this deck does. So 5 mana, the spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature in your party. So if you have a full party, then it only costs 1 mana. 1 mana to cast this. Anyway, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. If you have a full party, you may cast a spell with converted mana cost 4 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. And well, you probably guessed it. If you have a full party and you don't have a Winota down, then you're putting a Winota down for free. Well, not for free, for 1 mana. You're diving into your deck, finding a Winota, putting it down. Vice versa, you know, if you already have a Winota, you're getting an Outlaws, you're getting a Rankle, you're getting a Squad Commander. And even if you don't have a full party, if you only have 3 members, then it's still only going to cost 2 mana. Go find your Winota, put it into your hand, right? So, all in all, very good card, very, very good deck. And if you're like me and you've been enjoying the party decks and haven't really been able to find one that's consistent enough to feel good about playing, I think you'll be really happy with this Mardu Winota Party deck. It's a blast and a half, if I do say so myself. Anyways, hope you've enjoyed this little deck tech breakdown. If so, please be sure to leave a like down below. Leave a comment if you have any questions, suggestions, comments, concerns, or you're just answering the daily question, of course. If you want to support the channel through through a completely free means, not monetary, hit that subscribe button down below, hit the bell icon, and that way you can get notifications. We're nearing 10,000, so I do appreciate everyone that has subscribed thus far and everyone that will subscribe in the future. If you're looking to support the channel through a monetary means, you can hit that join button down below the video, or you can hop over to twitch.tv/DrSpelkin and toss a subscription over there. Anyways, without further ado, we are going to hop right into some magic. What is that, Marson? Kind of like Martian, but not. So we can't exactly get down that Archpriest off the bat, but we could get it down with the Fabled later, so we'll keep. We can go for the Temple, get our Scry on. Fireblade Charger. Sure. Sure. Might should have bottomed that looking for a land, but we'll see. We shall see. Essence Symbiote, so it's going to be a mutate deck. Cool beans. Cool beans. This turn we will go ahead and grab some white mana, probably get down the Stonework Packbeast. Could also play down their Essence Symbiote, but we'll stick to the plan. On our next turn, we can put down the Archpriest and put down the Blood-Priest. Or do I put down the Fireblade Charger and the Blood-Priest? Or I can actually put them all down, can't I? Put this down for... Let's see. I do red. Do Malakir. Should deal 4, heal 4. And I do Archpriest. And that should be a full party. So now come our attack phase. Right. Beautiful. It's probably the easiest full party I've ever gotten. And of course we have the Outlaws Merriment come next turn. They can block the Stonework Packbeast here. Choose not to, they're going down to 7. We have lethal on board, right? Because Archpriest can give itself flying +1, so that's 5 damage guaranteed. Fireblade swings in, that's 1 guaranteed because they can't block it. I mean, they could, but they won't. Ooh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. This is at the beginning of our upkeep, so it's not really going to help us. Never mind Marson, they're just going to scoop out. I think we still had lethal there, right? This was still 5. If they block... click view battlefield. Zio. I really like the lands here. But the Triome does allow us to essentially get whatever we want down, right? So we'll do this. We'll go Fireblade, Fabled, Fireblade, Malakir maybe? Or Luminarch. Luminarch's not bad. Alright, so... Are we grabbing white mana or black mana? If I grab white and put down Luminarch... Oh, never mind. I was going to say it can boost up the Fireblade Charger. We are going to go for the Luminarch, since it'll be on its own lonesome. Malakir obviously does better when you have precursors down for it. Seasoned Hallowblade, ooh. That is a pretty good one as well, especially since they seem to be holding removal. So let's go for the Hallowblade instead, yeah? So that gives us a warrior. We have a wizard here. Mire's Grasp. Oh, that's so dirty. Should have known though, since it's an enchantment deck, right? Okay, I was seeing what we would need double of. Alright, well I was gonna say we could go Ardent, but they just keep removing my stuff. So I can get a Cleric down. 2 Clerics. I can get a Cleric and a Warrior. That sounds pretty good, right? We go Fireblade, we go Luminarch, and it can immediately build Fireblade up. Come next turn, hopefully we can put down the Wizard. That'll give us 3 mana. 3 red mana though, right? So if we can hit 1 Plains, we could go Electromancer Squad Commander. Which would not give us full party because we still need a rogue, but would be kind of nice. Mire's Grasp onto the Fireblade Charger. We're going to deal 2 more to the face. Psych. They did the good old -3. So we actually can't, because they removed that, we won't gain 3 mana back. So if I play this, we'll gain 2 mana. Yeah, we'd be off by 1. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, well. This does put us 2 1/1s down. Let's just go for the Squad Commander. All in. Alright, so we do have a board now. And again, if we draw into something like Winota, we can still go Ardent into Winota, right? We'll see. Our opponent hasn't exactly played any creatures, really, just so far. All the removal in the world. So these are warriors, that's cleric, which means I can go wizard. Winota. Beautiful. Getting down to 3/2 and a 4/4 for 4 mana. I feel like that's pretty dope, right? And thanks to these being core warriors, not human, we get that down. And what else do we need? We have a wizard. We need a rogue down, right? So we can reveal their hand, or we can make them mill. Let's reveal their hand, yeah? Choose one card to discard. This is pretty good. They're able to do this. Loturus, they can't Loturus plus take out anything, so I'm not too worried about that. Call, they haven't played any creatures. I think I take out the Liliana, right? Yeah. Oh, it was lethal! Nice. So game 2 victory there as well. I would have loved to have seen some red mana here, but I mean, I guess we'll keep it. I just don't like the fact that we have double cleric here. But maybe we'll find some red mana. We can get down the Fireblade. So let's see. Seems to be working. Oh, speaking of red mana. Well, okay, so argument could be made to go for a swamp and just slam down one Malakir there, because it would have dealt 1 damage while also being a 2/1. Come the following turn, we would have had enough mana to play down Fireblade and the other Malakir. So I think that was a misplay there. I think we should have went swamp Malakir, but it's okay. We'll go for the Malakir here. Deal 2, heal 2. We can swing in with both of these two, and I think we shall. If they want to block Archpriest to the top merit, more power to you. That's even stranger, right? That's even stranger. But we'll take it nonetheless. On our next turn, we'll have mana for the Rankle, so that'll be really good. Underworld Dreams, it's a Peer into the Abyss combo. Well, oh my goodness. All right, well, we do have one there. I say we go ahead and slam a jam of the Winota, right? I mean, it is Winota's party. I don't want Rankle to steal the thunder. You know how that stuff goes. I don't really want to replace the Winota, so we'll just put down the Rogue. Bam! That also increases the power of Archpriest, right? Because we didn't have a Rogue, right? We have Warrior, Cleric. We were just missing a Wizard. You're a Wizard, Harry. Chibi Nayada. What is this? It's an Archpriest. It's an Archpriest. An Archpriest party. You know, we haven't seen Coveted Praj yet. We do have a Cleric, a Rogue, and a Wizard here. Oh, but we have to... Oh, fuck. I have to discard a card, and I don't want to discard any of these. I feel like we'll find more Clerics, right? We always find the Clerics. The Archpriest, the Malakir, the Luminous, that's the other one I was looking for. Magmatic, go. You channeled that stuff. 2 turns we'll have Rankle, Master Prankster. I think we go for the Scryge here. Oh, Wizard! Yes! Beautiful. It won't really allow us to do anything, but it's still nice to have. Do I discard so I can play that? No? I don't think so. So we just go for the swing in? Boop. So we have a... Oh, you're a wizard. Damn it. Motherfucker. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't realize what I was doing. Ah, well. Rankle, go. We don't really want to make them discard. We could each draw a card, sure. Sure. Hey, there's a Cleric. So we have a Rogue, a Wizard, a Cleric. That Coveted Prize is almost to the point we want it. The thing is I can be really greedy and wait, or I could go ahead and use it. But if we get a Warrior, if we can draw into a Warrior, I could play down Warrior, Priest, Coveted Prize. Oh, that would make me really happy. It's a land. It is a land. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and play you down. Wow, they don't have a... They don't have anything. Alright, so we can coveted prize, find a warrior, and then... You bitch. I was gonna say we could coveted prize, find a warrior, play that warrior down next turn, coveted prize again, we'll have a full party, grab Winota, and then we can enter Winota for free because she matches the things for coveted prize, right? So that feels really strong. Now obviously, you know, negates and stuff like that happens, but had they not countered it, we were about to be ridiculous. I mean, we can still use it. It's only 3 mana, go find anything in our deck, right? It is Dimir Rogues, though. You wouldn't have known it off the start, but here we now see it. There's a warrior. There's a wizard, so that is full party, right? Oh, man. Don't counter my stuff, please, oh, please. Oh, no, they have a negate, don't they? They have it. Oh, they don't have it. Huh. Boom. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Alright, so we want Archpriest because it smacks for a lot, right? Thieves Guild's not bad. But it doesn't push them all the way. Let's hit the Luminarch. Because it's a 1-1 either way, but the Thieves Guild, or the Luminarch, I mean, can build us up next turn. Either way, it's another victory. So we're 3-0 with the Mardu Party. And we just took down Dimir Rogues. This looks like a really good hand. We got a Warrior, Wizard, and Rogue. And we got 2 Rogues, actually. And these 2 Rogues play pretty well together, I'd say. So I might go for the Temple of Malice turn 1. That's really good. Oh, this is such a loaded hand. So we have a Cleric, a Warrior, a Wizard, and a Rogue. We have a full party in our hand. I'm telling you, this deck, it hits the full party so often. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of just a little bit crazy. I think I go for the Swamp here. Play down Fireblade. Instant speed. We'll get down Thieves Guild. Come next turn, we can play the Robber. Or maybe I should have went Luminarch this turn. Next turn, I could play down Fireblade plus Robber. We'll see. We could also, next turn, play down Luminarch and buff up Fireblade. We'll see. Opponent's playing some Rakdos. Probably steal your stuff with the claim and all that. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Taking my stuff, you're gonna sacrifice it, you're gonna draw a card, you're gonna send it at my face. Do they get to gain life? They gain 1 life. That's crazy. Witch's Cauldron, so useful. So freaking useful. Well, they just ruined my whole party aspect in a single play there. Okay, so we do have the Merriment come next turn, which means we definitely need this down as white mana, and I think I want the Robber as well, because we're going to be able to proc it, plus it mills them a little bit more. Get them. What do we hit, a land? Well, maybe we can flood them. Fit 1, 2, 3 lands so far. Next turn we have Outlaws. Please don't steal my stuff again. It's a Nullpriest. Okay. Okay, not the worst thing they could have played, and we have a Nullpriest now. Looky there, looky there. So, hold up. Scrap this. What is the only thing this thing can't make? Is a wizard, right? Right. Alright, well, first things first, we're swinging all in. We're swing a ruin. We hit another fucking mountain? What are the odds of that? What are the actual odds of that? They're almost up to 8 cards in their graveyard. Could play this and Luminarch. I really like Outlaws though, so yeah. If I can play Outlaws, why not? If it can give me another rogue, then our Thieves Guild can get boosted. Get absolutely boosted. If we can find one more land, we can use our Nullpriest to actually bring back something. Maybe the Robber. Oh, we did it. We did it. So this thing does have haste, right? Haste, yes. Yes! So then we deal one here. They can't really block, right? Boop. I guess they could block our Thieves Guild, but surely you don't block your 3-mana creature into my 1-mana creature, right? That's just crazy talk. Alright, so first things first, let's get all up in there. I'm not planning on playing Luminarch. Planning on using the Nullpriest. They are gonna block. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, let's get some more black mana. I think we are gonna kick this down, right? Oh, we can't. We need one more mana after this. Well, fuck me then, huh? I guess we are playing the Luminarch. Oh well. Well, that would have been nice to know. Then we might could have saved our Thieves Guild there, huh? Might coulda, woulda, shoulda saved our Thieves Guild. So they're not gonna make us sacrifice a creature, and even if they do, we got a 1/2 that's just begging for it, right? Each player discard. No, that was my Nullpriest. You bastard. They discarded Village Rites. Is that really worth it? Oh, you done messed up now. Now who's got the rankle, bitch? Now who has thy power? Ha ha ha! I guess we could have also drawn a card. Probably wouldn't have been bad for us. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, right, because Outlaws. We would have had lethal. Cool beans. So we are 4-0 with Mardu Party. We're partying hard.